Sunday, yeah. That's how I hear it in my head. What is going on, guys? My name is Tazzy, and today's Unplugged episode is going to be based around paranormal. Now, don't click away just yet. I know some of you might be like, paranormal, there's no such thing as ghosts and extraterrestrials and UFOs, or unidentified flobjects. Just hear me out. You don't have to tell me anything about ghost stories or anything about UFOs, for that matter. I'm just looking to hear something that's happened to you in your past that might be somewhat kind of scary. Now, it could be a life-threatening experience, near-death experience, or even just some type of situation in your life where maybe, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. So let's jump back to 2007. My first year of college, we ended up staying in a house with a few friends that actually had the house for the whole year. And myself and probably 2 or 3 other people are still looking for a place to stay. And we actually ended up staying in residence, which sucked, but that's a whole nother story. It's about 2:30 a.m. and we get home, and my friend and I go upstairs because we're fighting over beds and couches. And Christ, if you found an open area on the floor to sleep on, you'd be happy. And it just so happened that this night, our buddy, who actually lived in the house, wasn't in town. So he allowed me to sleep in his bed. So me and my cousin go upstairs and we have this bed to ourselves. We're like, thank fuck. Now, I mean, think about trying to live and sleep in an area with a house full of 8 guys. You don't care if you sleep in a bed with one of your best friends and your cousin that you lived or grew up with. So we get there, we're like, all right, man, bomb. Like we're like, all right, let's go to bed. So we're trying to get to sleep. The lights are off, and we hear this like somewhat of a deep panting noise at the foot of the bed. And the way I can explain it, it's kind of like I shit you not. Alright? I shit you not. And Stevie was like, let me give you a little backstory of him. He's a 6'2", tough black guy. And he's like, yo man, you hear that? I'm like, yeah, I hear that. That's fucking really weird. Must be one of the boys fucking around with us. Because like I said, it's hard to get a bed and they probably just wanted to prank us. So he's like, go check it. I'm like, I'm not checking it. He's like, I ain't checking it. I'm like, all right, well, shit, I gotta go check this now. So as I kind of put my feet at the end of the bed and go to stand up, the door that is at the front of the entrance to get into the bedroom, it looks like there's this figure standing in the doorway. And I see it, and it looks about 6'8", and I still hear the panting noise. It's like this. So I jump back in the bed and I say, Stevie, there's no fucking way I'm going over there, man. You're taller than me and you're probably stronger than me. Actually, you are stronger than me. So you do it. Little side story, before this all happened, 2 weekends ago they found a bum sleeping on the roof of the apartment that we're living at. So I contemplated in my mind that could be anything. It could be a bum, it could be just someone kind of drunk in the room. And the thing is right by the light. It was standing right in the light, so you could see the silhouette of the figure. So I jumped in, and Stevie's like, nah, man, I ain't fucking getting. Nope, I'm not going. So I had to basically put my head underneath the sheets and just try to fall asleep. And eventually I fell asleep. Next morning, I wake up, and Stevie's already downstairs doing something, and I come downstairs, and I'm like, yo, man, that was crazy, wasn't it? He's like, yeah, man, I still don't know what the fuck it was. 3 weeks later, we're walking to practice, and we stop at a gas station. And I asked the lady at the gas station, she looked, one of those veteran, weathered gas station clerks. And she obviously worked there numerous years. So I said,
I watched the front doorways.
by any chance any of these houses haunted around here? She said, oh, yeah. She said, the street that we're on right now, because the corner street, the convenience store that we were at, it was on the same road as where we were living at the time. He said there's a big red house that's known to be haunted, and of course we were in the big red house. A few other crazy things like chilling at nighttime, hearing people walking around in the kitchen. We heard someone get dragged on the fire exit steps all the way down and like that. So it was quite an interesting few months there until we found residence. A vacant opening residence. So let me know what you guys' kind of paranormal / scary thing or life-threatening close to death
Did you throw that
story.
fire grenade?
And hope you guys enjoyed this little insight of
Oh, got
my
it.
kind of
Got it.
scary paranormal story that I have. Anyways, I'm out. Peace.
He spawned back here. He legitimately spawned back here. Thank you for the save test.